I think I've fallen for you, and I don't know why.
Good afternoon, evening? Evening. This is the start of evening. Good evening, everybody. It is Monday. I haven't started a vlog on Monday in a really long time, and I also noticed recently that I've started my vlog in the exact same place, in the exact same position every week, most weeks. Since I've been weekly vlogging, I've started my vlog in the same room, in the same position. I want to break that trend. I want to stop doing that. It's mostly because not only am I moving, but my parents are moving also, so the house is just kind of a bit of a tip right now. There's not really many spaces where the backdrop is interesting or at the very least tidy, so I've been going back to my reliable backdrops. I realise it's getting a bit boring, so I'm mixing it up by crouching on the floor down here for you. I'm starting the vlog today because I have an all-day meeting tomorrow, and I feel like I'm definitely not going to have time to vlog during the day, but I'm also just not going to have the energy to vlog after work either. And Wednesday I feel like is probably going to be similar. This week is going to be a week of packing. It's time officially to start packing. If you've been watching my vlogs for the past few weeks, you will know that I've been decluttering my room to make the packing process easier for myself. And then on Friday last week we got the keys to our house, so we're super excited. Now that we have the keys, the excitement to get in as soon as possible has suddenly struck. So I want to start packing. I want to start packing what I can and slowly taking stuff over to the new house. It's kind of difficult because we don't have any furniture at the new house yet. We're going to be taking my bed. That won't be moving in until we move in. Sofa's been ordered. We have some secondhand furniture from Chris's family that we're going to be adopting. I don't know when that's going to go over. But there's nowhere to put stuff in yet apart from the couple of cupboards in the house. It's difficult, really, the whole packing and moving process at the moment. But I want to get started. Tonight I want to finish decluttering my bookshelf because that's the only part of my room that I haven't decluttered yet. And my bookshelf is... it's a little bit messy. It's probably the messiest part of my room. There's mine, Chris's like corner. I'm not even going to show you. It's very messy down there. Come and see my bookshelf. So this is the bookshelf. The bottom shelf is done actually. I did do the bottom shelf when I did my drawers, so that's fine. This is a shelf of some of my cuddly toys. Most of them are under the bed. These are the ones I've accumulated in the past few years, plus my like childhood favourites, these two. Need to organise those. This is probably the worst shelf. So in front here we've got snacks and ailments. Giant throat and chest Jakeman's jar. I thought it was smaller when I ordered it, and also so all the things that are wrong with my throat, apparently menthol makes it worse because my problem is that my throat is dry effectively, and menthol is good for like congestion relief and kind of, you know, when you have a sore throat combined with like a cold and stuff. So they're really good for that, and Chris has been using them for like his cough and stuff. They are good and we will use them, but I've not been going through them as quickly as I thought I would. That's why there's a giant jar. Got a basket of masks that are all clean. Got one of these things from a COVID pack to put my COVID tests in when I'm doing COVID tests. My sunglasses for some reason I keep up here. Slippers, cat stuff back there. And then I've got a mug there that I need to put somewhere else. Got a little panda. My old vlogging camera that I want to do something with. I want to do something arty and crafty with it, but I don't know where to put it in the meantime. And then up there I've just got my kind of childhood books mostly. My programs from concerts and theatre trips. Couple of scented things, and then my CDs on the end, which are obviously completely irrelevant now. And this brilliant sign that Chris's mum donated to me. Speaking of books, I finished my book, my third book of the year. If you've not been watching my vlogs, 3 goals of the year. One of them is to read more because I only read 2 books last year. This is my third book of the year. It was good, I really enjoyed it. It was very slow paced in comparison to the other 2 books that I've read this year, purely because the other 2 books I've read are mystery books, or at least had like a mystery subplot. This was very slow in comparison because there wasn't really any of that, and any kind of climactic moments were kind of approached very slowly and bluntly. The only climactic bit that wasn't approached slowly was like a sexual assault scene that was very distressing to read, and I had to put the book down after I read it. I also thought it was going to be a bit more balanced between the two timelines, so it kind of flitted between the 1930s timeline and present day, and I thought the present day girl would have more of a story to her, but the story was very much focused on the old lady and her childhood in the 30s. Either way, I did really enjoy it. Now I'm in a dilemma, you see. I said this the other week as well. All of the books that I want to read are on my birthday list. My birthday is next week, so I don't have any books yet. So do I wait a week, or do I start a book that's on my bookshelf that I've been meaning to read for a while? That isn't really that high on my TBR. I think I'm gonna start a book that's on my bookshelf just because I want to keep the momentum going. I don't want it to die over the next 2 weeks. So the next book I'm gonna read, let me go get it, is The Understudy by David Nichols. I went through a phase a few years ago where I tried to get back into reading, and I picked up One Day by David Nichols, which is like talked about quite a lot and like recommended quite a lot as a good book to get back into reading with, and that's why I got it. Even though I kind of read the synopsis and I was like, this isn't really my thing, I was like, I'll give it a shot. And then I saw this book and I was like, this book looks a little bit more up my street. So it's about a man who is the understudy for a very successful actor, and he ends up having an affair with that actor's wife, I believe, is the plot of the story. I don't actually know that much about it. I just thought I would start with this one, and then if I enjoy this one I'll read One Day, which I also have up there. So this is my next read. This is my next book. I am going to keep most of the stuff on my bookshelf, honestly. It's just going to be figuring out which ones to donate and which ones to kind of put, I don't know, keepsakes. It wouldn't really be keepsakes, it'd be like books from my childhood that I want to keep for my future children. Do I want to keep them on my bookshelf maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna comb through the shelf though. Basically I'm gonna figure out which books I want to donate. The rest of this week it will be packing. The reason why I'm not packing my books now, even though I could, is because the box that I want to use is in the boot of Chris's car, because we brought over some alcohol that I had in my room that we knew we could transport over on the weekend. So that's all been taken over in that box. But that box is now in the back of Chris's car, empty and ready to go, but not here for me to put books in. Gotta start decluttering. Gonna start doing it. I'm gonna put this on my bedside table for tonight. So like most of the books I want to get rid of are books that I had to read for like A-level literature that are not my thing even slightly, like Birdsong. I think I read a play version of Birdsong and then realised that it was a book as well. Like I had never heard of it before, so I read the play, wasn't that interested in it, no offense to Birdsong fans, realised it was a book. This chonker arrived and I was like, I'm just not interested enough in that story to read a book this big. So one for the donation box down here. I'm gonna need a new box for my donations, I think. That's another one. I started this. I didn't get very far. Sorry, Vera Britton. Again, it's a chonker and it just wasn't very much. I'm actually too scared to take anything off the top shelf because it's all balanced very precariously, so I might save that for when I have to actually pack everything away. That's my progress on this shelf though. Pretty much got it all squeezed onto one, oops, got it all squeezed onto one shelf there, instead of overlapping each other, so that's good. Yeah, there were a couple buried at the back that I forgot that I had. This one is a book I got when I was about 12. It's a Darcy Bustle book, and the reason why I got it is because I had to dance at a book signing for her, and so it's like signed by Darcy Bustle, which is very exciting. I've also looked everywhere for a photo of that. There was a photo taken. It was like in our local newspaper. I remember the clipping being on the pinboard of my dance school. And I feel like my mum must have kept got it somewhere. But I've looked up the article online and I can't find it. Somewhere in the world there is a photo of me and my sister and a bunch of other dancers at a book signing with Darcy Bustle holding these books. But I'm keeping that because even though I'm never going to read it, it's signed by Darcy Bustle and it has that memory attached to it and I don't have the photo. So like, this is all I've got. Yeah, nice to find that. Nice to find things buried at the back like that. I'll do the top shelf when it comes to packing. Hopefully, probably not tomorrow because I won't have the energy, but hopefully Wednesday. Wednesday evening. I didn't think I was going to vlog today. I didn't think I'd have the energy. I've just come out of a 2-day board meeting. I thought it was only going to be 1 day. Realistically, I knew it was going to be 2 days. Bit drained, but it's finished and I'm now just really in the mood to do some packing, honestly. A package came in my board meeting today. Actually, let me go grab it. Let me go grab it and show you because I'm very excited about it. Who knows this brand? So, who gives a crap? It's a like toilet roll tissue paper company that is very eco-friendly. The toilet paper is made either out of recycled paper or bamboo, which is a very renewable resource. It's all packaged in recyclable paper rather than plastic, and 50% of profits go to charity to develop sanitation toilets, showers maybe just toilets, in developing countries. And I was like, that's an amazing brand. I discovered them like 2 or 3 years ago now, and I feel like everyone knows them now, but when I discovered them 2 or 3 years ago, they were like new on the scene and I was so excited. I've always had a mental note to be like, when I get my own house, that's the toilet roll we're going to use. It's an important decision what toilet roll you're going to use. So yeah, and it's also, the rolls are supposed to be like double the size of a supermarket brand toilet roll, even though they're slightly more expensive because they're slightly bigger. It generally evens out in cost. Shall I pull one out? Shall I open it? I'll open it. This goes without saying, by the way, I'm not like sponsored or gifted or anything with this brand. My channel is not big enough for any of those things. If anyone knows anyone who gives a crap, tell them to call me. I don't think they'll care with my teeny tiny channel, but you know. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that! And it gives you like all of the information on the sticker there. And look how funky it, all the wrapping. Isn't it pretty? Obviously you don't need your toilet paper to be pretty, but still. It's cool. That's been my house purchase of the week. But yeah, that was like, getting that in the board meeting today, I was suddenly like, I want to pack. I want to start packing. I think I'm going to start with my books. I'm going to do it because then I can use my shelves to mentally like organise the rest of the stuff that I want to pack. Let's do that. Let's crack on with that this evening. I just want to do it. Very exciting. I'm going to put the toilet roll back in the study because there's no space in my room for anything anymore. Books are heavy. Right, book box packed. I've just moved it into the next room because there's no space for any more boxes to just be lying around in here. I've now kind of decided that my childhood books that I want to kind of save for my future children I'm going to put separately, just because realistically I don't think I'm going to put them up on my bookshelf. So I've saved them in a pile just there. And then I'm just starting to go through my programs. So those are all my concert programs. I'm just sorting through my musical ones. I've also got my CDs. I mean, I want to keep them because, you know, there's only so many, but you never know when you'll need a good CD. I've also got my Disney autograph book when I went to Disney World. Mickey Mouse. Look at this. It's so beautifully done. This is cute though, I want to keep this. So my plan is to have like a memory box in my study for all of my programs, because I've also got some ticket stubs, or tickets, that I keep kind of in a strange clippy thing that's always falling over. I figure if I take it out of this thing and put it in this box, that would be a really good way to save them all, because they're really good. This is all my concert and theatre tickets if I ever get like a ticket rather than an e-ticket or a piece of paper. That's officially my bookshelf packed away. This shelf is probably going to be my kitchen shelf, so I've got all of my snacks and first aid kit related things, and then I've got this book by Zoella that kind of serves mostly as a cookbook, which is why I want to keep it in the kitchen. And I've got Slipper's cat stuff there. I've got bookends that I really like, but I don't know if I'm going to have room for them on whatever bookshelf I get. I'm not taking this bookshelf with me. Basically for now I'm going to pile these back up on my shelf, and then I plan on getting like a nice box, a display box, putting them all in and then putting them on a shelf that I can access and reminisce whenever I please. I think that's my work done though for tonight though. I'm so tired. I just wanted to get my first box packed. And I have! Books are packed. One box down. God knows how many to go. Hello, it is Sunday afternoon and we are at the house. This is my first time being at the house this week. Chris has popped over a couple of times, but this is my first time visiting this week and it's really nice to be here. We've just been collecting some furniture, as you can see beside me, that was in Chris's house, that was in storage, that we're adopting and going to the new house. We've got a little unit downstairs. And then this is our desk, which is going to go in the room next door, which is our study, but it's in here at the moment because I've just cleaned the carpets. It's in there for now. This is the bedroom, by the way. Yeah, it's been a really nice weekend actually. The weather has been so lovely. It was so miserable and wet all week, and then this weekend it's been really sunny and really warm. It's like 15, 16 degrees. It's really lovely spring weather. Wind is freezing, so you still need a jacket, but it's lovely. It's nice that it's sunny. It is an F1 weekend. It is the first F1 weekend of the season. We watched the qualifying yesterday. We're going back to Chris's to watch the race this afternoon. I'm a McLaren fan, and McLaren did not do very well yesterday. So that doesn't bode well, but you know. Oh Christ. You right down there? Yeah. Chris is building our understairs shelf unit that we would have otherwise had to get custom made. He's doing it himself. It looks pretty good. It's really good. He's never done it before. Really good. I just wanted to end the vlog in the house. I haven't actually taken my box of books, my one thing that I packed over, but I think maybe next weekend. Well, actually, I don't know if I'll have time next weekend. We'll see. Maybe we'll move it in throughout the week. It really hurts to be crouched like this, but I've got nothing to prop you up on. Actually, that's a lie. I've got a box downstairs. 1 minute. Is that a bit better? Yeah. Can stand up right now. We were taking all of the units over in the car, and the only way it would all fit was if my chair was like forward, so my bad back is a bit stiff, so I don't really want to crouch anymore. But yeah, successful week packing up my books. I don't know if I'm going to do any more packing next week, I'm not going to lie. It's my birthday next week, and we do have some birthday plans. I imagine there will be some house stuff and some packing involved next week. Regardless, I imagine on my birthday we'll probably spend a little bit of time here as well. Just because I've got no plans for my actual birthday. I've got the day of work, but I've got no actual plans. So maybe we'll come here on my actual birthday, which will be really nice. I think the heavy lifting will be the week after that. But I will do a little bit of packing next week alongside my birthday. Yeah, that'll be next week's vlog. A bit more packing, a bit of birthday stuff. And then even more packing and house stuff the week after that. That's just life at the moment. That's just how it's going, how it's playing out right now. Got all the carpets cleaned, apart from the stairs, which I might just go over with some vanish, to be honest. There's a couple of stains, but they're going to be under furniture, like under the bed, so I'm not too concerned about them. We've gotten them mostly out, so should be fine. But yeah, house is coming together really nicely, so I'm really chuffed with everything. It's a process balancing moving into a new house around work, being busy, and then just life in general. But we're getting there slowly. So it might not be super house heavy next week, but the week after is definitely going to be a house heavy week. So stay tuned. Right, I'm gonna love and leave you on this beautiful Sunday. I hope you had a great week, and I will see you guys next week for